Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion Plays The Binding of Isaac Afterbirth. We're doing a daily today. The daily, like, I've been eating shit on the daily a little bit. We gotta do better today. We're going to Mega Satan with Samson. I know I can do better. I mean, like, most of these runs... I guess I didn't do that one. I did come top 100, like, less than a week ago. That was awesome, but we haven't really died very much, except for that Maggie run that just went, like, completely wrong. But I've just not been scoring really highly, so we're gonna try to do a little bit better today. Luke was in like 300th. He's hidden his run of form. Like, I don't know what happened to Luke for a little while. I was like, this guy's so good at the Binding of Isaac Rebirth and Afterbirth, but he's sucking up the scoreboard. What happened? And now Luke is like, you know, he's motivated himself to get better. I'm not saying that it's because of my, you know, verbal altercations with him, but I'd say probably like 100% it's our... Basically, I take ownership for all of his good leaderboard scores, is what I'm trying to say. So we have been actually ranking pretty well through our Padawan, if you will. If I am a Jedi Master, Luke, look, I'm being facetious. Luke's his own man. He can handle his own stuff, and he's doing really well. That being said, it would be awesome to defeat him today. Much as Jedi Master Saifa Diaz defeated the anxiety to go talk to the cloners of, come on, I forget the name of the planet. I'm just joking. Alright, so what's our strategy for Mega Satan? Well, absolutely, we do not have to worry about teleporting at all. Pretty much don't give a shit about the magnet. Although, if we got it this early, like if a bomb dropped and we got it this early, I'd probably get my money's worth out of it. My points worth, which are, you know, that's money in some parts of the world. Some, you know, if you go to a grocery store and you got a loyalty program, that's points right there. I don't know what I'm talking about. I just finished like a 3-hour subscriber stream and I'm dead, you know, commentary-wise, but I did finish Fallout 4, finally. So if you were not watching the subscriber stream because you didn't want spoilers or because you think Fallout 4 is a trash game and you hate when it's played, then you can, you know, come on back every Sunday between the hours of 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time and 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm joking, that's, that would be 0 minutes. You can come on back now. We'll play something else, which we'll find out what it is eventually. For now, I hate that this is a Curse of the Lost floor to start things out because I have no idea where the item room is. Also, every single room, except for the room we started in and maybe the room that came immediately after it, has been a big room. This is actually probably like some of the worst RNG you could ever expect. At least they haven't been that difficult, but still a little annoying, of course. And it looks like we actually are going to have to backtrack to even find out where our item room is. Of course, we can't leave the item room behind. We know we're going to Mega Satan. Boss Rush has to be done, but if there's any floor that we want to explore in its entirety, it's definitely the first floor when we haven't found the item room yet. It's definitely the IE, is what I was trying to say. Anything down here? Okay, that's our direction to the boss fight. We're only 2.5 minutes in. Let's not start sweating about time too much just yet. Time's still on our side, baby! Okay, we've been this way. I think we've been that way, technically. Oh, it was right here. I just never went this far over to the side. Oh, we did it all for little Steven. Come on, little Steven. Come on. So you can take that grievin' and stick it up your... Yeah, it's a song about moving on after the end of a relationship. I don't know what little Steven is. Maybe it's the name of your sexual toy. When I get that feeling, I need sexual Steven, sexual Steven. Okay, you know what? I think I'm not going to take this pill. At least not yet. I really can't afford to get a tears down. Health down would suck. You know, bad trip would suck. But the tears down would just crush us down to my core. I'm stoked that we fight Famine, a first floor Famine fight. Not only a little bit of a difficult sentence to say, 5 times fast at least, but getting an early cube of meat is awesome. Even if our damage isn't that good, and honestly is okay because we at least have the potential for Bloody Lust right now, but even if our damage isn't that good, it gives us the chance to make it a lot better in the future, or at least circumvent the need for it to be better in the future by just walking into these jabronis daily, weekly, and nightly. That's a little tricky. What do you think about that? I want to go to the Curse Room. And I'd like to go to the Curse Room early, because then it gives us the maximum damage bonus possible, right? Or the maximum amount of time to enjoy the damage bonus possible. Unfortunately, I don't think it's the right idea for us, because then if we get hit once, we're really on the clock Or under the gun, I guess would be a better way to explain it for boss rush. Should have shot some more poop on the last floor to have a genuine chance of actually getting, you know, an arcade on this floor. Obviously, arcades as Samson are really valuable, especially if/while you have a lot of HP. We do have a lot of red hearts right now, so we don't have to worry about that. I think this is going to be one of those rare situations where pretty much no matter what, I'm going to be behind my splits for getting to boss rush. I know people are, you know, I've seen some comments, people are like, I don't like watching the dailies as... Oh, that was bad. I don't like watching the dailies as much as watching normal runs, because you're always talking about splits and, you know, making it to boss rush and maximizing your point values and stuff like that. Okay, technology's not too bad. And I get that. But it does bear mentioning, some people like it as well, but it does bear mentioning, at least in this unique situation where we're definitely, like, slower than we usually are. Normally, we're out of the first couple of floors within, you know, 4 minutes. This time we're going to be a little slower. I normally say 6 minutes is like the split time, but that's antiquated, man. That's some like old-ass metrics. Let's see what we got here. It's Monstro with some burning enemies. Should be easy enough because effectively we have piercing shots now. And of course the ability to use technology and use Cube of Meat as well. Technology for the crowd control, Cube of Meat for the, you know, the damage when we need it. Check out our deal with the devil first. We'll take both. Necronomicon is horrible. Black Powder is just okay. Synth Oil is great. When I say Necronomicon's horrible, I do kind of mean it. It's not a good item for us to have, but it's not that bad necessarily, but it isn't good. It's just like, it's a bad item to get precedent on, for sure. It is a spacebar item, and we don't have a spacebar item yet. So that's what I'm like 2% excited about, is that outcome right there. But apart from that, I'm not thrilled. I have to admit as well, not super stoked about this whole, you know what? This is perfect. Not super stoked about this whole curse room situation now. We could teleport out, but that's a bad use of the Joker card. I think it's time to take the pill. It's Balls of Steel. That's fantastic. That changes everything. Now I'm not nervous at all about coming in here, and I'm glad I wasn't, because that ended up working out fantastically for us. I don't think we go to the shop. I don't really want to buy anything. Pills are dangerous. If it's Balls of Steel, of course, that'd be good, but how are we supposed to know in advance if it's going to be? I don't have enough money to buy anything unless it's on sale. It would waste a key that could be valuable for me, and I don't want to buy a card because we already have, you know, sort of arguably one of the best cards in the game, inarguably one of the best cards in the game. Of course, we're going to just hold on to the Joker card until we don't get a deal with the devil. That much is probably fairly obvious. Synth Oil, nice damage upgrade, by the way. Black Powder, I doubt we'll get, you know, too much conscious use out of, but I'm happy to have it. It's at least better than Necronomicon, which we probably should use to good effect on this room, just to ensure that I don't, you know, accidentally blow myself up. But actually, we navigated that pretty well. So yeah, I'm feeling okay about this run right now. Certainly, I could be made a little bit more confident. Oh, that was extremely dumb times 2, almost times 3. Took Retrovision, it's not that bad. I mostly just wanted to make sure I was saving Necronomicon for a big room, because it saves us a little bit of time. We also got a battery charge, which is nice, but I did take some idiotic damage there. So far, this does... Ooh, play it a little bit. Ah, not good enough. We can go a little deeper. Yeah, Daddy Longlegs is well worth it. It doesn't seem like a run where damage penalty is going to be that much of a predictor of success. At least right now, to me, this run reeks of, like, if you make it to Mega Satan and win... Oh my god, stop getting hit. If you make it to Mega Satan and win, you got a real good chance to rank fairly well. Really glad I opened that. That's the way it seems right now, at least. I have no idea of knowing... Or I have no way of knowing, I should say, if that's actually how it's going to work out. And the damage penalty is obviously something you'd rather not even have to think about. But I feel like survival is the big one for us right now. Okay, I'll tell you what. I'm going to take the key and Box of Friends. Or, so not the key, sorry. I'm going to take the Spirit Heart and Box of Friends. Spirit Heart because with Curse of the Unknown, you know, you can never be too safe. Box of Friends because, you know, it makes familiars better in the future and is better than Necronomicon. Bend to item room, bend to shop. This is probably the right way to go for us to get to our boss fight. And then we'll... Ooh, careful. Balls of Steel? No? Pheromones. Then we'll see what we're doing with our Joker card. Hopefully we don't use it on this floor. Hopefully we don't use it until, you know, the Cathedral of the Chest, whichever one they make us go to. That was very stupid of me. You could argue that that's not my fault, because it was Daddy Longlegs that triggered it, but nah, me standing there is what created that nightmare situation in the first place. I really thought the boss room would be a little closer. That's why I'm not using Box of Friends. Now we'll use Box of Friends for double rag, man. Please pay out with growth hormones. Pay out with a syringe, basically. No deal with the devil. So we'll take this. We know it at least gives us a black heart. I got to admit, I'm a little concerned about my HP. We must have black hearts then. So you know what? I'm going to take it. It also gives us more black hearts. So I basically just wanted a deal that would ensure that we wouldn't die. That would have been awesome if it was another Joker card. Does get out of jail free open up the deal with the devil? If so, we could use that as a Joker card whenever possible on our next floor. HP's not great, but certainly could be worse. Damage penalty is going to be disgusting. But remember, the earlier you take that damage... Okay, I guess we won't be going to our curse room right away. The earlier you take that damage, the less the penalty is, so... That's fine. This is a very engaging run so far. I'm not suggesting that I've been playing at an above-average level. But what I will say is that relative to a lot of dailies recently, this one's real fucking hard so far. You know, there haven't been any, like... Let's put it this way. Unlike yesterday's, you're not starting as Azazel, so I don't expect to see 3,000 people... I will go back for that. I don't expect to see 3,000 people, you know, beating the run, which is basically what happened yesterday. Let's use Box of Friends here. Pretty bad haul, but it does work towards the Bob transformation. Did you know Box of Friends gives you 2 Daddy Longlegs? I didn't even consider that, but that's actually excellent. Oh, I moved, sort of. I sort of moved out of the way of that one. After Peep, it's Loki? No, Chubb. It's good. We did manage to hit with Bob's Rotten Head. We want to finish this one with Box of Friends active, though. Doing fine on time. Holy shit, we didn't get hit there. Ooh. Pinky Eye. Good enough. Good enough for sure. Could walk to get that money. Could be worth it. Homing Tears is another big one here if we could swing it. Okay, stop taking so much dumb damage. Not all of it is due to me trying to dodge the orbital. Some of it's just due to me playing bad. Dodge with the orbital to do damage, I guess I should say. Had a kind of the feel of an XL floor, but it's not an XL floor. It's just a kind of a weirdly aligned floor. You know, if we don't have to go back for that key, I may not go back for that key. I may just fight this boss to try to finish this off ASAP. Make sure we stay ahead of the curve for boss rush. This feels like a secret room to me as well. If we find a lot of money, maybe we'll go to our shop. Nope, just a couple of enemies, or a few enemies. My dad blew my mind when I was like 12. I said, you know, can I have a couple of friends over? And then like 3 friends came over, and he's like, that's not a couple. He wasn't mad about it. He was just, you know, basically teaching me something. I was like, what are you talking about? A couple is, you know, it's at least 3 people, possibly more. And then he's like, when you see a group of people called a couple, like a man and a woman or a man and a man, 2 people that love each other, how many people are there? And I was like, oh shit. He's got a great point. Well, we can't take both. Probably shouldn't even take one, but I'm gonna. Took the mark. We got 1 spirit heart left. Let's, oh, Jesus. I was like, let's find the shop and maybe try to buy a spirit heart. While we're here on this floor, we've already explored a lot of it. It seems like it's worth a shot. Obviously, there's real danger here, but shoot for the moon, and even if you miss, you'll land amongst the, well, eventually amongst the corpses, like, you know, all of us who are doomed to spend most of eternity in the loam. But, okay, no greed. Oh, that's definitely greed. Steam sale will be dope, though. Okay. Steam sale is dope. Keep in mind, we'd have a little bit more HP if, you know, we hadn't fucking teleported out of our curse room like 8 times trying to walk into it. Thanks again for that, Curse of the Maze. I have faith in us that we can live here. Let's head down. We should be ready, though. We could get one hit. Don't let him jump. That's the important thing. There's no jumping allowed on this stream. Box of Friends, we're saving for a rainy day. Could be stupid. Could be the greatest goddamn decision we've ever made. Okay, we have to try for some black cards, or maybe like a Hierophant card. I'm still going for it. The skulls in this room are much more valuable than the tinted rocks that we don't know whether or not they exist. So, you know, bird in the hand is worth two in the bush. Man, Daddy Longlegs has saved our ass. Counters Teratoma so hard. Make sure the spiders basically don't spawn, at least when he stomps them. Oh, Jesus, run, run, run. Yeah, we could have exploded there. Ooh. Good, 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 good. Oh, the day is saved. Slightly. At least temporarily. Now we got the Halo. You know, not anybody's favorite item in the game, I think, but one that will do us a huge favor here in keeping us alive. That's pretty bad, but could be worse. Okay, Diplopia to get a bunch of free items here seems sensible to me. It gives us double Joker cards. I mean, we might as well take a Joker card right now, then. Even though we have shit HP. Let's get out of jail free. Where's my Joker? There we go. This is a weird one. Technically, can do that. Grab some cash out of it. I'm just gonna take the Pact. And I know we could take the Pact and the Guppy item, but the risk associated with it scares the shit out of me. I think that we're better off with the Joker than we are with Get Out of Jail. We gotta go a little faster as well. I know this doesn't contribute towards Guppy, but I was scared, gosh darn it. Speed upgrade's real nice. Where is the other ghost? We have discovered him. Okay, we're hoping for a quick transportation to our boss room, because we are a little bit behind schedule here. Oh, there's a Tinted Rock back there. We have to go for that. We also have to finish Boss Rush quickly enough to fight Hush if we want to get maximum score possible. And I think that might be... That's a huge get as well. That might be what gives us a chance to separate ourselves from the rest of the pack right now. You know, most people... If they had HP as bad as ours, which is, I think, fairly plausible, they probably would not have been so aggressive about Devil Deals, which is a good thing in a lot of situations if you would have died if not for that, you know, conservatism. Yeah, that was awful, but in some situations it's a bad thing because it leaves you permanently behind the 8-ball. Oh, another syringe. I still don't think we can take anything in here, unfortunately. We could try to play that guy, but... It's a bad idea. Down to the next floor, we have a Joker card we can use when we please. We could teleport out of a room. Not Boss Rush. Not Boss Rush. Come on. Don't do me dirty. Ooh, I'm just gonna blow you guys up. I know, I'd love to play you, but we just don't have the time. That's just a lot of money. Okay, luck upgrade. I'd like to do this. Sure, we're gonna do it. I think it's going to be fast enough to warrant it. Good dodges. If this ends up making us miss Boss Rush because I wanted to pick up like an extra 200 points, I'm going to be salty. There was also a golden chest in there. You never know what that GC is going to give you. Alright, make some time here. I mean, it's not going to be an instant fight against Mom. Bad damage, but, you know, small damage bonus at least. Ooh. Good stuff. We'll go back for that if we need to. For now, timing is everything. Oh yeah, don't get teleported, man. Don't get teleported. It's a dead end. Hey, a dead end's not that bad. It's eliminated a direction we may not want to go. Again, these keys could be very valuable, but for now, we got bigger fish to fry. to a hearts. Not worth it. I'd say we probably got about 90 seconds to get into that mom fight and feel good about ourselves. Boss rush with Box of Friends should be real simple, by the way. We just gotta get there. PhD is fine. It also comes with a pill. The pill is one makes you larger. I would argue not as good of a pill as the game thinks it is. It's another dead end. Absolutely fine by me. I think we can do it. This feels like some vintage Northernlion here, you know, getting right up against the time for boss rush. Please don't be a dead end. Please do not be a dead end. Hitbox on technology is so small, man. This is okay. Still haven't found a dead end, so as far as I'm concerned, this is the way. Another Tinted Rock. We will go into our shop quickly. Please do not be a Judgment. We also found our secret room. By Judgment, of course, I mean Greed. Second secret room seems to indicate we're close to our boss fight. Shops will recycle. This will be really good for the Hush fight. We don't need anything else here. I know there were bombs. Don't do me dirty like this. Don't make me wish I stuck with get out of jail free. We've done it. Now we just need to beat Mom in time. Could be tough depending on which Mom it is. And obviously because time is of the essence, we're going to pop Box of Friends right away. Try to get double Daddy Longlegs coming down ASAP. Orbitals are doing great work. I took some damage I shouldn't have taken, but it was all in the interest of actually getting through this in time. Good stuff. Take the take the negative, not Necronomicon. Now we pick up the Pentagram. And I think you have to look at this run now, oh, especially with free ability to fly, and say that we're rolling. Like, we're in this now. Without a doubt. Inside of Boss Rush, what do we get? Number 1 or the Wafer? It's actually tough because our range is infinite, but I think you have to take the Wafer. Taking half damage pretty much guarantees our survival for the rest of the run. But I gotta admit, number 1 with infinite range is very tempting. We also have pretty good speed now, so I'd really like to, if possible, drop down Black Powder. Like, for example, when War comes through here, if I can get him to walk through the Black Powder Pentagram. Or trap him inside of one, even better. Don't know if it'll do shit to the adversary. So we got a 3rd level cube of meat now. That's good for some chewing. Remember, they've got like, it's a arithmetic scale here. It's gonna start, it's an exponential function. That's what I'm trying to say. We're gonna get a lot faster as we go. It's gonna take us some time to kind of get up to the speed at which it's gonna be noticeable. But getting, you know, 2 3rd level cubes of meat is gonna be a good start for that. There we go. Start the stain off inside one of those Black Powder areas. Did a lot of good work. Now we have a 4th level Meat Boy. What, like 4 Daddy Longlegs? Something along those lines. Get the Black Powder circle started on Mega Fatty. Great stuff. Ragman is going to offer pretty much no resistance. About to get one more charge. Come on, come on, come on. Okay. Again, more Black Powder, please. Blast Assist is probably like the worst enemy for them to get caught in there. Just like completely erode them right off the bat. There you go, that's a good one. Death, unfortunately, and the Hollow provide us no benefit, basically. Still, easy enough. Still only on 2nd level Meat Boy for our 2nd one here. I'm a little surprised. That's okay. We're starting to speed up quite drastically. If only we got like double the Black Powder as well. Keep in mind we also get one more item for finishing Boss Rush. I feel like we have basically surmounted the game at this point. It wasn't easy. I mean, we found ourselves even like a floor ago almost running out of HP, but the situation has relieved itself now, and I'm not talking about what you do on a long family road trip when you finally stop at a gas station. I will say the Hush fight will probably be fairly difficult because we can't do the exact trick that we're doing right now. We're not going to get any extra, you know, cubes of meat or anything like that. We're not going to get 12 Little Stevens. As sweet as that would be. Alright, just... That was extremely dumb of me, but... That might be the end. I mean, we do have like 8 little Stevens. We got to be close. Oh, Deadeye. I think that's actually really awesome for us. Now, admittedly, we do still have to kind of move it here. You know, time's going to be a little tight. We got 7.5 minutes for 2 floors. And no mapping. So it's not going to be... it's not yet automatic that we even make it to Hush. Maybe that's a blessing in disguise. But I think with infinite range, we should be fine against Hush. The hitbox on tech is just so annoying. We don't have permanent Polaroid invincibility, so sure, let's take the HP. That facilitates maybe a deal with the devil on Necropolis 2 or something like that. We don't want to do it on this floor. I mean, we'll still take a good deal on this floor, but we don't want to use HP for it. Red hearts, that is, because we don't have any. They won't count. There's a very awkward way to explain that, but I think you get what I mean. Alright, we should really be using black powder more often. That plus Daddy Longlegs means a lot of, like, instant kills. Like, for example, right there. Okay, first floor is going to be done in, like, a totally acceptable amount of time. That was very stupid damage on my part. It continues to get worse, but luckily we do have the wafers, so we didn't take as much as we otherwise would have. Deal with the devil? No deal with the devil. So, we will use the Joker. Yes, I think that was probably a smart decision. Now we have Brimstone, Brimstone Deadeye. Brimstone has a much larger hitbox. It does lower our HP. Still, this was very solid. We have a pretty good chance at a deal with the devil here, but we may not want to take it because Curse of the Blind is sort of dangerous. What's up with our Brimstone shot, having that sweet little, like, coil in the middle of it? You're seeing that, right? What is that from? Is that from our tech pickup? If so, that looks badass. Or have I just never noticed that before somehow? It might be from Deadeye. I've got no idea, honestly. Should go back for keys. We need 7 to open everything on the Hush fight. Normally, it's pretty easy to get a key from the Hush fight because you just go into the shop, but you never know, right? Don't really want to open that golden chest. Don't know why it seems like we're missing occasionally. GB Bug. That's like a completely okay pickup to get for free. I thought about not taking it, but let's be honest, that thought didn't last too long. Not because it was GB Bug, but rather because we didn't know what it was. Alright, let's open up this, and we get another key out of it, so it was a harmless little gamble there. And there's our boss fight, no problems whatsoever. It'll be a single pin, probably. Double pin. No stopping us. This is beautiful. Probably save Box of Friends, because we want to actually be able to use it on the Hush fight. Be awesome if we got to deal with the devil for Incubus here, but the problem is we won't know what the deal is. But the benefit is that it'll only cost 1 red heart. At least the first deal will only cost 1 red heart. Or we could just get whatever it is for free, because we're fighting Cramperino here. Lump of coal. I don't know if it does anything for us, but hey, there you go. Hush fight. We got down here in like a minute and a half after finishing boss rush. Pretty solid. Curse of the Blind is awful, so we'll hope that this is Black Candle. It's actually Sharp Plug. Oh, but it keeps replenishing itself. This is costing us points, but so far it's been worth it. Mom's Key. We got the Mom Transformation. We got Champion Belt. Hopefully we can get some money back. We could just buy Endless Spirit Hearts as well. I really want Black Candle. Head of the Keeper? I mean, it's fine, I guess. Could buy, like, every shop item here. I really want Black Candle so I can see what items I'm getting from the other options here. The Battery. Mom's Box. Gives us... Oh, good. Wooden Nickel. Blue Map. Last one. Chaos. Oh, good. Just in time. We get a Joker card, which is great, but I don't think it works right now. So we definitely want Mom's Box. Oh my god, we got hit by the flippin' spiders. What was this one? Mom's Bottle of Pills. Okay. Okay. We want Box of Friends. Top. Caffeine Pill is okay. Infested? I'm Ron Burgundy, Bob's Brain. Look, it's bad, but it's not that bad right now. Most of the time it's good. Just on this run where maybe our HP is a little bit suspect, it could be kind of bad, but we should still be totally fine. Doing a lot of damage. Double Daddy Longlegs is going to be nice. Double Bob's Brain is not necessarily that bad either. Alright, so prepare yourself for the long goodbye, Hush. We're very fast. We got a lot of HP for many reasons. The big one of which is probably the wafer. Pretty good rate of fire, honestly, as well. Considering that we've got, you get like a 9,000 point bonus for doing Mega Satan. Or doing, wait, no, for Mega Satan you get a 6666. I think we've got a really good shot at surmounting like a 43,000 point score. Was that where Luke was at, or am I thinking of yesterday's run? I might be thinking of yesterday's run. I think that we have done pretty well in the daily for ourselves here. I want to be, cautiously optimistic and say like top 200, but let's be realistic. Or a little bit more conservative, I guess I want to say, and be just hoping for top 1,000. Do still have, at least 11,000 points coming from Mega Satan plus Hush, but we do have to beat Mega Satan and Hush to ensure that that actually happens. 5555 plus 6666, yeah, I guess that's actually over 12,000, so... Game-breaking bug actually just froze Mega Satan as well, which was awesome. We probably should make sure that we're not missing, right? I don't exactly know how Deadeye works with Brimstone, but I'm assuming probably each subsequent tick that has done damage causes the next tick to do more damage. So anytime we miss with even a single tick, it kind of resets the process. Not by much. As we saw with Deadeye and extremely high rates of fire, Deadeye is still awesome. Because it ticks up so quickly if your rate of fire is so high. And I feel like with having Brimstone, our rate of fire when it comes to doing damage ticks is actually extremely high. Maybe? I don't know. What am I talking about? It'd be great if one of our Bob's Brains got the final damage done here. I think it did, actually. Alright. There is one more cent. If there were 2 more cents, we actually could have bought something else. But there aren't, so we will leave. And starting now, we should probably actually explore everything. I am guilty of being a little bit lazy about exploration, and it affects my score. Like, the exploration bonus actually can be quite a lot. And now that we know that we're not tight for time at all, which is, of course, a decision we probably could have made earlier, why not take this opportunity to really try to maximize our score? I think this is our chance to kind of get a return to form as far as dailies go. At least see what the rooms are. We want to hold on to the Joker. In fact, we might want to use the Joker right now, because we know we're not going to get a deal with the Devil normally, so... might as well use it to start with. Retrovision, Lemon Party. Lemon Party's okay. We'll go to our secret room, of course. Also have a library. What do I want to do with that? That's a great question. One-hitting Little Horn feels real good. Basically one-hitting the Fallen, he says as he fires 2 shots at it, but still... Moon card. There, it saves us a bomb. Get Demon Baby. Then we'll use a bomb even though we don't have to. Double up for this room. Okay, stop. Being able to have a full battery charge and getting like a 3rd level Meat Boy is probably not going to be that meaningful. Like, I don't think it's going to be necessary. But it sure as heck looks a little stylish, doesn't it? This is a very satisfying run. I think we've snatched victory from the jaws of defeat here, and I'm really glad we kind of rode the lightning. And, all I really mean by that is that we flew close to the sun. We took damage ups that made our HP really suspect, but managed to make it out regardless. One makes you larger. Not really what I'm looking for right now. Wouldn't it be sweet if we just got the full Guppy transformation? Oh, all right, we have Chaos. So this is like a no-brainer. Why not, right? Might as well. Can't reroll it anyway. Blow up this guy. And we have 9 lives. That's our only Guppy item, but certainly much more likely to get 2 Guppy items than we are to get 3. Balls of Steel made this all worthwhile. Relax, and let's just leave it. Okay. More exploration. Probably should have been hit there. We got a full battery charge as well. I mean, we might as well use the full battery charges to fight Megas. Not to fight Mega Satan. I mean, yes, eventually to fight Mega Satan, but first to fight Satan. Because we're going to do the entirety of the Dark Room anyway to get as many points as possible. We could become Guppy on the Dark Room. Like, it's not out of the question. I was gonna say, Mr. Mega would be not the worst call here. Not the worst get, I should say. Alright, I know I'm leaving one room. Look, old habits die hard, okay? Old habits, comma, die hard. That's an old habit. Watch Die Hard every Christmas. That's not true. I wish I did. I do like Die. Who doesn't like the first Die Hard, right? But that was an unintentional, but also enormous black powder. That's actually hilarious. Okay, down to the next floor. Let's see what our score's at. We want to get, like, if I can get to 50,000, that would be sweet. It's very unlikely to happen here. Unless we find, like, beat Mega Satan, teleport out, use a Forget-Me-Now, then beat Mega Satan again, even though our key's gone. I think you still get... Don't quote me on this, because this might make some people a little ornery if they eat shit on this one, but I think if you use a Forget-Me-Now after your key pieces are used, you still get the opportunity to fight Mega Satan on the next floor. Thought I saw a PSA about that on the subreddit or something. So we're getting like 50 points per room here. Times 20 rooms is like 1,000. Then the bonus is after you finish. I don't know, if we get a nice little completion bonus at the end, and not too much of a damage penalty, I'll obviously go back for that. Maybe 50,000 actually is within our grasp here. Hive mind. We don't really have spiders or flies, but in theory, I guess it's pretty sweet. Okay, all doors are closed. This is a dead end then. At this point, I'm like, come on. Come on, team. You know we got this. You really got to give us Curse of the Lost at this point? Seems a little ridiculous. Common Cold is fine. I mean, we're rolling Pinky Eye right now, but Common Cold, I guess, is better. Wait, does our Brimstone laser get wider at the end thanks to Lump of Coal? Have I been missing out on this? We also just got the Bob transformation, which I think gives us number 2. I don't know. We're living in a new era here. G-Funk step to this? I fucking dare ya. Probably a good time to use Death. One of the very few enemies that it'll actually, like, completely destroy. That'll clear up the fight against Mega Satan. I mean, at this point, you know, do rooms, don't get hit. That's pretty much our MO. It's working out just fine right now. Okay, that's where we started then. So is this a new path? No. Alright, I think we've done that entire side. Even if we haven't done the entire side, it's fine. You know, it's... To some extent, it's the thought that counts. I mean, not on a numerical level, but... We're doing a lot more extra rooms than we otherwise would have. What have we gained? Like, maybe 500? It's not bad. It's like the equivalent of doing, like, one mob trap room or something like that. Exquisite. Fantastic. We're also generating some items. Plus, we got the Bob transformation. Berkano. Sure, I mean, we have Hive Mind. At this point, I have to min-max, because if I lose to Mathis again, I officially have to turn in my Isaac card as a card-carrying member of the Pretty Good at Dailies community. Help. Ooh, we're good. Okay. I mean, we don't really need help. We do still have the wafer, but still. Given the choice between taking damage and not taking damage, I prefer not to take damage. Good movement. Destroying Ragman in one hit is never going to go out of style. So I'm looking at my score right now. I'm thinking 40,000. Maybe 41. Let's just round it up. 41. You beat Mega Satan. That takes you to 47, almost 48. You get enough of a bonus to take you to 50? I think it's actually maybe possible. Oh, I was like, I thought they were going to be pins or like stains or something in here. And if you get to 50, where do you rank? I think you got to think that 50 puts you in the top 150. I know that sounds like a ridiculous sentence, but I mean that sincerely. Like a 50,000 point score, even on a very strong run, which this run wasn't at times, is pretty great. Not unprecedented, but quite high. But, you know, I never know how the point bonuses work. Sometimes I'm like, we're going to gain like 2,000, and then we gain like 8,000. Well, that's ridiculous, but you get the idea. Okay, so first things first, you're going to double tap the box of friends. That's going to create a 3rd level Meat Boy who's going to do something for you. Then you're going to one-shot every enemy you face. And that's going to be exciting. It's going to be riveting. It's going to be a new era. First phase of Mega Satan is, well, not first phase, but the first wave of Mega Satan is complete. The second wave of Mega Satan is complete. The 3rd wave of Mega Satan is complete. Only way we could have gone faster here is if we had like a Chaos card. First Angel statue down. Second Angel statue down. Now we just got to do some damage to the actual face. And first phase is actually down quickly as well. Alright, here we go. This is the moment of truth. I mean, we're going to win, obviously, but we're going to see where our points are. I'm pretty proud of this daily. I really wish I hadn't taken... If I hadn't taken so much really dumb damage on the first 4 floors, this would be my ideal daily, like one of the best I've ever done. Instead, I took a lot of damage, and I'll forever be wondering what could have happened. But still, to be in 93rd is pretty good here. I wish that damage penalty was much lower, but I can live with that. For now, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, click the like button. It helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. Illuc beat Kate by 2 leaderboard positions. That is actually kind of funny. They're off by 23 points. But for now, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. It helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.